Okay. Hi.
Hi.
So, mid-sentence, hi.
Hi, everyone. How are you doing?
Hi.
Welcome,
Hello,
welcome, welcome
hello.
to Yarn Hookers Live on Saturday night. Tonight, we are going to be talking about last minute Christmas gift ideas or
Yep, and I
Christmas.
come on and I start doing my makeup like at 5 minutes till, and I said, hello, I'm here, your last minute queen.
Yeah, I love it. I'm so unprofessional with my makeup. When I went on to do it in my bathroom, I was like, slap, 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 I'm done. And it was like 2 minutes.
Yeah, hey, that's awesome. I should
Uh,
get down to a 2 minute thing, but
no, I
I
imagine
got
if I
dark circles
your
I gotta hide.
yours looks so much better.
No, I just need it more than you do. That's all.
Um, I don't think so. Okay, hi Lisa, hi Jeannie, hi Sherry. Hello, Ed and Patty and Marcia and Jessica and King and Emmy and Amise.
Hey,
Hello,
everybody.
hello.
Ooh, guess what? Guess what I got a promise from when I did my live on Thursday. Guess what?
What? What?
Deneen is probably still doing her like one of her shows. She's got her last show of the season today.
Uh
I think it
huh.
was yesterday and today, or today and tomorrow. I think it was yesterday and today. Anyway, I said, we really need to get you on a Maker's Night on Yarn Hookers. And she said, after the holidays.
Yay! All
So
right.
I got a commitment. It's like a non-committal commitment, but I got a commitment.
Hey, that is okay. I love it. I love it. I'm so
Because
happy.
I know that we all want to pick her mind about making for festivals, for art
Mhm.
shows, and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
for sure. Hi,
So
Bronx Girl. Hi, Emma. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Joy. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Jay Burns. Hi, Rosie. Hi,
oh
Pam.
yes,
Hi, IB
I'm
Serenity.
telling
Tessie.
Emma. I'm telling Emma, yes, they are. I love it. Look at that. You can like see my mouth while I'm talking. Well, you could before a minute ago, depending on where it was at. But yes, they are nifty. This light, and it even has a little thing. Like if I plugged it in, I don't have it plugged in, but there's little lights right here. Little lights. These light up. These little circles. Anyway,
Oh, that's neat. Where'd you get that? I really like that.
it's Amazon, and it was like really inexpensive for because it's these two. The side, this mirror and this mirror are the same, as
Uh
far
huh.
as magnification. But these two, as you can see, I still have the stickers 2 times and 3 times on there.
Nice.
So you guys really don't need to see all the mess that is my house. But anyway, anyway, I'm done with this. I don't need any more anyway. I'm good.
Are you are you done?
Well, with that part, now I got to comb my hair. But yes, I'm
Oh,
done with my face. We can
okay.
chat all the
You look
days.
beautiful, and we'll be watching you do your stuff.
I know, right? And it's funny because by the time I get through this nest of hair that I've got, the show will be over. Because I got
Right.
like a rat's nest right here where I put my hair in a ponytail all the time.
That's the worst. That's the worst spot ever.
Yep, I agree. I agree. There it is. So, and I think that was about what I paid, and I got mine on Amazon too. So Emma was saying she got her mirror on Amazon for $14.99.
Oh, wow. That's really good.
I'll send you the
Hi,
link, Jen. Just
Shannon. Hi, Jess. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Nana Donna. Hi,
Emily's so
Anna.
forgiving. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, right. A messy house is the sign of a creative mind. Hi, Lisa, the Grammy scattered.
I need to tell my mom that because but my mom used to draw, but she doesn't really anymore. She used to draw, but she
Mhm,
used to do. Actually, I think I have it in my bed. I don't have it hanging up right now, but
mhm.
I had I have a drawing that she did of me whenever I was like 3.
Aw.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Donna. I got to show you
Hey,
guys.
Rob, that hat. I need to make that hat.
This is the hat I was working on earlier today, and I finished it. I'm so happy with it. It's my elf hat.
I love it. I'm going to get some green and white and red yarn, and I'm going to make that hat. Because you can make it all different colors. You can also make the stripes like green and white and the brim red.
Oh, yeah.
Or you could do the brim red and make it red and white, or green and white with the green. Anyway, you could do all sorts of things with it. I love it. I love it, love it, love it.
And you can make it for any holiday. I mean, you can make it like Halloween colors. You can make it.
Oh, yes. Nice witchy colors, you know, like green and purple, or green and black, or green and anyway,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, and I do want to direct everyone down to the comments and try clicking on that first link. What I have done is I have made a it's kind of like a mini website for all of the links here. So if you have a question about any of the patterns while we're going through them and everything, you can click on that link and look through there and be able to find it very easily and very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, and it will take you right to the person's website, right to the person's video. Now I did notice on the YouTube video descriptions that it has, because it lists the whole description and everything, that you can't click on the links within the description, but if you highlight them, it'll ask you if you would like to go to that website, and you can go that way.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Ed. Ken, a question. I have a pattern to make a rug with a 5-weight yarn. I was just gifted 6-weight yarn. Can I use the same pattern with a larger hook?
If you do use the same pattern, a 6-weight yarn, yeah, I wouldn't go up that much in the hook size. I'd go maybe 1 millimeter.
Yay!
Or 0.5 millimeter. But definitely. Definitely. All right, I'm gonna hit mute. I'm gonna mute myself really quick because I need to have the child figure out what the cats are getting into.
Okay. Okay, that sounds reasonable. You can bookmark the link to save in your favorites. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna check that too to see if I can, because I want to see what everybody else is seeing. Oops. While we are while we're
still in chat mode.
Yeah.
This is our process, you guys. Brushing hair thick. If you have, those of you that have thick hair, understand. Especially if you get a little bit of wave in it. It's a process. And then if you put your hair up in a ponytail a lot, you get lots of notes. You want to know who else has thick hair? Your kid or this cat? This kitty right here. This kitty. Yeah, you do. You got lots of hair, my little football.
I forgot my back candles. Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. I was busy playing with my cat, you know. We're not live or anything, so whatever.
Right. Right now, we're not live.
You guys, sorry. Oh my gosh, the thumbnail for your live this morning. I don't know if you've seen it yet. It's you stuffing your faces with marshmallows. I haven't even watched the live, but I was looking, you know, it popped up on my, you know, main page for YouTube. Yeah. And I see your cheeks are out to here, and you can see the marshmallows in your mouth, and Kim has less marshmallows, but you can still see she's stuffing something in her mouth. It was amazing. I loved it.
I think she was trying to save some form of dignity. Not me. Not me.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, just stuff. Yeah, Jess making it says, I just give up and put my hair in a bun for the day without getting the tangles out. Then I forget and have to deal with it the next morning. I understand that's so hard, but when I wash my hair, which I have done today, which you can see on this side, it looks more wet. You can tell that it's wet. I have to go through it. Otherwise, it becomes even worse. I have to. So sorry, you guys. And I normally take a later shower because I want it in the warmest part of the day in the winter because we have a small water heater. And even with even then, I ran out of hot water, and and when I was rinsing out the conditioner out of my hair, so I'm like holding my head over because luckily I have a shower head that I can pull out, and the cold water's not hitting me, so I had that. I had my head flipped over trying to rinse all the conditioner out with this freaking cold water.
Oh,
Anyway.
that's a nightmare.
It is because I ran out and it's in the middle of winter and it doesn't stay warm as long in the middle of winter. So
Yeah,
story of my life. Oh well. Oh well.
that's okay. You're helping helping reduce the water usage.
There you go. Exactly. And they say, rinsing the conditioner out of your hair when it's cold with cold water is better anyway.
Well,
It's
yeah,
better
that's
for
what
your hair follicles and hair. I don't know, whatever. I'm not a hair person.
I've heard.
I just have hair. I don't know about it.
Yeah, we have hair.
I
I
don't know anything about it.
King says I don't have to worry about that. I just bick it, but the wife I had to give an undercut because her hair is so thick it takes 48 hours to dry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, mine does that. Mine does that whenever I put it up in one of those bun things. Put it up in a bun
Yeah.
after you shower, then it like takes for it will never dry if
Oh,
I
it
don't.
won't dry. It won't dry. Yeah, until you let it. And when my hair gets longer, and I used to tie it up in a bun or I put it up in a bun like that, I
Uh-huh.
have to let it down for at least a half a day. Um, Otherwise, my grandmother used to tell me, and this has stuck with me. So my great grandmother, my grandma Reese, she used to tie her hair up in a bun, and she had super long hair and tie it up in a bun. She's a farmer, so
Uh-huh.
her my grandfather, my great grandfather, I think was a miner, and anyway they had a farm, so she would
Mhm.
tie it up in this big bun, and my grandmother told me that she would do that all the time, so much so that she would start getting mold in her hair, and I'm like, oh, so I don't let my hair stay wet like that
Oh my
for too
gosh.
long. Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh no, I couldn't imagine. Oh, it's bad enough when you open up the cheese door and you pull out some moldy cheese. Which by the way, I learned from my grandmother that it doesn't hurt you like on cheddar cheese. You just cut the moldy parts off and then you can eat the rest of the cheese. It's fine.
Well, yeah, I do know that.
but yeah, as far as the moldy hair, I can't. Nope.
Oh my gosh,
You
Jess, I have to let mine dry so that I don't accidentally get mold. So I wear it in a braid
see
every other.
exactly. A braid every other day or two. Yes, exactly. So that's what is my concern. Thank you, Rosie. I appreciate that. Ancient says I just Wednesday atom my hair. So you're talking about pigtails, right?
You want to hear something?
I don't know. I gotta put pigtails in my hair so, and you guys can tell me if you like them or not. I always feel like because I have such a long forehead. This is like that's a 4-finger puppy right there, 4 fingers. So I have such a
Mhm.
long forehead that it ends up not looking right. Maybe if I had bangs, it might look right, but yeah, it does.
You
It
could
doesn't look.
totally do bangs.
I could do bangs, but you know what? The reason why I don't, I have cowlicks both right here.
Oh, nice.
Right here. So I end up like I'm like I'm just not gonna.
Yes.
It's just not for me.
Well,
Yeah, but yes, Ginger knows about rolling the cheese.
I
Yes,
do
she
know about
does.
rolling cheese.
Yes,
I know nothing
yes,
about
I know
cutting the
about
cheese.
that
But
lesson.
you want to? Oh, do you want to hear the gross thing I was going to say, or should I
Oh
not?
no, but go ahead because I know everybody loves gross things.
Okay, I was watching a thing where like a lady came in. I watched these like hair redo channels or something,
Yeah.
and she had dreads that she'd been growing out.
Oh God. Oh God. This is not going to end well.
So they're cutting it. They get to a point where they discovered maggots.
Oh my God, I can't. That was a fake one, but you know what I'm saying. No, that is the worst.
I know. I know. Never
it.
see. I could deal with the mold. I could not.
Either my connection left or your connection left, Ginge. Or maybe she got a phone call. You know that happens. Yeah, I think we lost Ginger, or maybe y'all lost me. Did it used to be past your behind, Emily? Oh my gosh. I let my hair grow to my waist, and when it gets to my waist, there's Ginge again. You might want to get your other person out.
Yeah, I gotta kick myself out. There.
Here you are. Did you get a phone call?
Yeah, I got a phone call.
Don't these people know? I need to teach you to set up the do not disturb.
Ooh. Jess says, Ginger and Mel, check out the post I put right above regarding spiders.
Regarding what? What?
Okay. Let me see. Oh, I can't see it. It won't let me go back.
Oh, let me see. Let me see if I can see it. I can't but let me see. Here. So it's just making it.
Yeah. Lisa, you can still wash your hair with dreadlocks.
Oh, here we go. So my mom used to be a hairdresser, and she had an elderly lady come in that always had a backcomb beehive, and she had flippin' spiders in her beehive. I can't even. Okay, spiders are okay, but every time I have like one on me, I don't mind spiders. Like even if there's a spider in my house, I'm like, hey, kill those bugs for me, but stay in your little corner. But if I had. No. If one gets on me, I'm like imagining, those spiders that lay eggs inside you. Yeah, that's what. And no.
Wait a minute. Spiders will lay eggs inside of you?
Yeah, I don't think they're necessarily that common to the U.S., but still, I have that.
I know they lay eggs in bananas.
There's a particular spider that does that. There's also, I think, there's a blowfly that does it as well. But again, they're indigenous to certain areas.
So gross. Yeah, I've heard that if you see your banana and it's bulging, you should not try to open it. And you should get.
I wouldn't anyway. I'd be afraid it'd like explode and stink. You know what I'm saying?
Ugh.
Any fruit that's bulging, who the heck's gonna open that?
I know.
Anyway.
My son Anthony had a banana incident.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I asked him last time he went to the store, Anthony, do you need some bananas? And he said, no, I don't. I'm never going to get bananas again. And I was like,
gosh.
What happened? Okay. So they got the bananas and they didn't use them. They started turning brown. And Anthony said to his roommate, I'm just going to throw these away. Hayden says, no, I'm going to make banana bread. So he kept saying that, and Hayden kept saying, no, don't throw it away. I'm going to make banana bread. Until they turned black, and Anthony said, I'm going to throw these away. And Hayden said, no, I'm going to make banana bread.
No, not black bananas. You're done. They're done.
Yeah, this was in the summertime, and their fruit flies started flying around them.
Yeah. Okay. And gosh.
Anthony woke up one morning, there was like 4 roaches on them. And he was like, Hayden, I don't care what you say. These are going now.
Yep. If you haven't made banana bread by now, it ain't getting made.
It ain't getting made. If you kill a pregnant spider, thousands of spiders will go everywhere.
Oh God, that would be the worst.
Yeah, black bananas are perfect.
Not black. Well, I don't know about black. I say full brown bananas. I don't know about black bananas. But that may be. But I'm somebody with full brown bananas. But once I go black, no, I'm not touching them anymore. But that could just be me. I'm picky. I'm also somebody that does not drink milk one day after expiration date. So, and that's even almond milk. Yeah.
So,
my husband's like, it's fine, it's fine. And, you know, my late husband, I guess I should say, it's fine, it's fine. And I'd be like, no, I can taste it. It's sweeter. It's just not right. It's no,
It's
no,
got
no,
some sort of
no.
bad taste to it. No can
Yeah.
do.
Like, no. And maybe it's all psychosomatic, but it doesn't matter.
It
So I
doesn't
stopped paying
matter.
attention for 1 minute and we slip into roach talk. Exactly, Alice. What do you expect?
Oh,
But
the strings. Yeah. What are those icky stringies attached to the bananas? What are those?
what are you talking about?
Yeah, like
They come like when you peel it off, it's supposed to be on the skin, but it's still attached to the banana, and you need to like.
yeah, yeah. What is
Yeah,
that?
I don't know. It's
Does anybody
part of
know?
the
Hi,
skin,
Amy. Milk is not fine even 1 day after
right?
expiration. Hi,
Right.
Pixie Stitch.
I'm with you, Jess. It's nope, 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 nope. And that's even almond milk. And I don't drink cow's milk anymore. I only drink almond milk, and even that, 1 day after the expiration, it's gone. And I even get a little iffy on it if it's the day of. So, but that's just me. That's just me. All right, I'm still working through my knots, you guys. So
Okay, we degenerated fast, didn't we?
we did, but you know that's okay. That's that. I hope that's why y'all love us. I don't know. That's why
Yeah,
I love us.
we
My
don't.
attention span is not good enough for etching raw fruit. Too much work.
Thanks, Michaela. This is a pattern. It is listed in the comments. It's okay for everybody who's come in since I told everybody. What we're going to start doing on the videos is every time we have our slideshows and have links, there's a little mini website linked first thing down below. If you click on that link, it will take you to every single link in picture form. Like you can actually see the pictures. They're not just links. And it gives a little, mini description of what the link is. It's really cool.
You guys,
If you want
this
to go,
face I'm making has nothing to do with what Ginger's saying. It has to do with me pulling knots out of my hair. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Ginger. I just was making this face like,
like, oh, my hair's coming out of my head.
yes.
Wait, I just heard something about walnuts. Just says not eggs either. Nope. We literally got food poisoning last weekend from walnuts.
Oh my gosh, really? Wow.
I didn't know walnuts could go. I didn't know nuts could go bad, period.
No, I didn't either. But I guess they're soft nuts, so that makes sense, I guess.
Oh, you know what's gross? Rotten potatoes.
Oh, yes. Oh, they are gross. I agree.
Because they will get
when they get one that like gets hidden in your pantry and gets lost back there, and you're like, what is that smell? And you start digging around for it, and you find out I've been there, done that.
Yeah.
Had that experience.
Oh, Jess said, I told my husband that I have nut belly, similar to turkey belly, as that doesn't agree with me at all. He thought that nut belly was just another word for pregnant. No.
That's
nut
hilarious.
belly. I have never heard that. Wow.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to, nuts can be dodgy at best of times.
King, you changed your name again.
Wait a minute. What?
I look to the king. I like that.
Wait a minute. Where is
it? To my name, so maybe that's why I like it so much. Except for instead of to the left, it's to the king.
Hooked. Wait a minute. Is it hooked to the king?
Yeah, hooked to the king.
Oh, I like that. I
like
that. Yeah, you never know what you're going to say when you come in here, Alice. I just said dodgy nuts. Lacey says, Alice, no one was surprised.
This is great. Alice also says green eggs and ham. That might be fine for Dr. Seuss, but I draw the line at green potatoes. Right?
So I had to take that off for a little bit. My head's getting hot and sweaty.
I understand.
Lisa keeps her bag of nuts in the freezer.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I had a bag of raw peanuts for like, I don't know, 5 years. I didn't know they went bad.
Woof. Hopefully they were frozen, right? Did you ever eat them, or did you throw them away in a movie?
They didn't go bad or anything. They just, I mean, that I know of.
Well, do nuts look like they've gone? I don't know how nuts would look when they go back.
If the thing doesn't like look bad or smell bad, like I'll still eat it.
Sniff test.
But I will not eat a grub worm.
Well, that's good to know. You do not eat fried worms. Okay.
No. Oh, it's the oils in the nuts that can go rancid. Ugh.
Okay.
Oh, did you know rotten potatoes can kill you if there's no air circulation? Like without even eating
them, like the aroma can kill you.
It puts out a poisonous gas.
Ooh, I mean, it's pretty gross. They smell really bad. So,
see, we're learning all sorts of important things here.
Right. But I don't. Thank goodness. So here's the thing: is I try to have a pretty low carb household, but I still have some sugar in here that I really should not have. But as far as like bread and stuff like that and potatoes, we really don't have much in our house anymore. Which my poor child, when we go to mom's house, she's like, "Give me all the carbs."
I'd eat some bread.
My mom makes rolls and like a whole basket goes just to my daughter.
Oh my God, that's good. She gets loaded up.
Yeah, she does carb loading on Sundays.
Oh. Worse than rotten potatoes is rotten onions.
Well, I didn't see. Wait, what about rotten onions? Hold on a second, because I was looking at Hook to the King. There was a last comment.
Oh yeah,
why I changed my name.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
I did not see that either.
Rotten potatoes smell like cough syrup to me.
Cough syrup? I don't smell that, but and it's funny because my nose picks up on when fruit starts to rot even the littlest bit, and even if like vegetation around the house, there's a sickening sweet smell that I smell,
like death.
Even like under the house and stuff. It's not death. Well, I mean, it's like death of a plant, I suppose. Yeah, but it's not. Like there's a different
death.
Yeah, like when it starts to kind of rot a little bit, because I get that here, because we live in a very shaded area. So when stuff starts to die, it's not a dry die, it's a wet dye. So it starts to stink a little bit, but it has that sickening sweet smell, and I'm like, something's going bad. Somewhere around here, something's going bad. So and and my daughter's like, I don't know what you're smelling. You're crazy. No, I'm smelling it. I trust you. Trust me, I'm smelling it. Hi, Kitty. Hi, Mama Kitty.
Mom. Oh, Mom, did you hear what we were talking about? I am so happy to see you, Mom. We were talking about rotten stuff. We were talking about rotten potatoes. I nearly told the rotten potato story, if you remember that one.
Oh, and it's so amazing that you guys can walk into a crochet channel live and we're talking about rotting stuff. Yeah, because we're so on brand.
Yeah, right. Amy says, I smell it too, Mel, and go around sniffing until I find it.
Yes, exactly. It's the worst. Crochet King or Hook to the King, can you tell us the reason again? We missed it, and I'm trying to get all the knots out of my hair. I'm getting close. Oh, here we go. I changed my name for the small business I'm trying to start, and it's a name I can use everywhere, even as a domain name without changing it at all anywhere. That's
a good idea.
Sense. Yeah.
Sandy, I am making I'm working on a stocking. I'm making a brand new stocking. So far, I am using single crochet, and I'm just going around. I'm making a wheel until I've made the wheel at a single crochet 2-in-1 and single crochet over the next 3 repeat, if that makes any sense. So there will be
Yeah.
30 so there will be 30 stitches all the way around.
Yeah, and then you up it where you do 2-in-1 and then 4 and then 2-in-1 and then 5.
What?
Until you get to the size you want it, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And then once
Oh, I'm totally not even on screen anymore, you guys. Yeah, it's the hairbrush time. Sorry.
well, you know what? It is now. Oh man, I did it again. It is now 4:30. I think I'm going to start the slideshow.
It isn't 4:30, it's 5:30, you lie.
It is 4:30 here in Kansas. Oh my gosh, Mel.
I just had to teach you because I'm like, what? 4:30's gone.
Okay, it is 4:30 here in Kansas. And yes, Alice, I'm going to write up a pattern for that stocking. I will try. I will listen. I'm going to work. You know what? In another year or two, you guys will be still coming to the lives. There'll be new people, and there'll be new people saying, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe that Yarn Geek writes so many patterns and makes so many tutorials." And you guys will be like, "Yeah, we remember back in the day when she didn't do any of that stuff."
Yep, and she's
Okay.
only doing so many now because she stockpiled all of them waiting.
Yeah. Okay, I am going to start putting this up. I'm going to get it off. Yes, Lisa, that's right. Oh, wait a minute. Dadgummit.
What are you doing? I love you to death, Ginger.
I don't know what I've done.
That's okay. We're a sheep show, you guys. Just remember, we're a sheep show.
We are a sheep show. Okay, I've got to pull up StreamYard on my computer. I did have it on my computer, and then I made it go off of my computer. But it is now coming on my computer. Oh, your hair is so pretty. You really got beautiful hair.
Well, thank you. It's all in my face right now. And I think I'm eating some of it. Yep, yeah. I was eating some of it.
Yeah, that's
good normal. Thing it was clean.
Good thing there weren't any spiders or maggots or whatever in it.
Or mold.
Or mold. Good Lord. Okay. So here we go. I am going to.
Oh, echo.
Oh, okay, it went away. Sorry about that, you guys.
That's okay. Emily says his cousin it's on Mel's channel when I was brushing my hair upside down. And then Pixie's like, LOL. I was just thinking that Emily, I was just thinking the same thing, needs a hat and glasses. So I need to do that for next time.
You know what, Mel? We could both do it. And we
That's
would both.
That's right. And with me not having bangs, it's easy just to go ahead and just.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Forward.
Nice. And then just put some glasses on.
There you go.
Yeah, your hair is beautiful.
Thank you. Well, you know what? You got this hair too, so I know you do.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got a lot of hair. Okay, we're gonna go to share screen, and we're gonna go to Microsoft Edge tab, and we're going to go to Canva.
I'm sorry.
And we're going to put share. And then we're going to put present.
Yay, present.
I'm going to make this layout a little better. I'm going to do it like this.
Okie dokie.
And then Let's see what happens. Okay, it's going to be up in a second.
No,
How
you're
does
fine.
that
I'm
look?
laughing at Jess making it. She said, now that we have all the rotten food and bug talk taken care of, just goes to show you never know what's going to be on brand for your channel when you start out. Thank you,
This?
Ed. Ed says we both have beautiful hair. Thank you, Ed. I
Aw,
appreciate it.
thank you, Ed.
And hook to the king. This is it's a blue mic. Which you can see the emblem on this side of it. Blue mic. I don't know if I have it linked in on my in my description. I try to link my equipment, but I think that I forgot about this particular mic. So I will get you a link and send it to you, like from Amazon. It is $120 mic. Just heads up, it's $120 mic. Blue does have some less expensive mics. I just happened to be in a position I was able to buy this particular mic at one point in time. I wouldn't be able to afford it these days, but I was able to afford it back then.
Yeah, I do need to get a good mic. So you're going to have to.
I love this. I do. I love this mic, but I need to get something that I can connect to my my camera. That's next on my list. Like a lapel mic that I can hook to my camera. Because I do not have that. I don't have that. So I need to find a good one of those. Yeah, I do really like this mic for my lives. And maybe one day I'll do a podcast. Doubt it. Because I got too much going on right now. But
I want to get one of those mics that's like you see all the very professional people, the big that stands on the desk and it's just like, you hold it like this.
Oh yeah. It's like, so they're talking like this all the time.
Yeah.
And you can really just hear them really, really well and super duper clear, and they can practically whisper in the mic.
Although your mic sounds really good like that when you're talking real close to it.
It does.
You sound like one of those people. You sound like Joe Rogan.
Joe, okay. So I need to remember that. But unfortunately, I am in the habit of talking really loudly when I'm doing my live. I'm like yelling and stuff. And you guys don't want me to do that.
Hi, Granny D. Okay, guys. Listen, let me tell you. Let's get on with this slideshow because I got some things to tell you. So
okay, well, we're still looking at the first. Is that the first? I thought that there was like a title slide.
There was? I don't know what happened to it. Hold on. Let me go back and see. Oh, last minute Christmas gift ideas.
There we
go. Okay, so we're running out of time. Christmas is coming, and no matter how much time you have before Christmas, there is never enough time. Am I right?
Never.
So we have compiled some last minute gift, last minute decoration type things for you to work on that will only take, an hour or two to make. Some of them might take a little bit longer, but like this, I want to the hat that I was wearing before, and I don't know if you can see it. You'll see it in the slideshow. But if you see me down at the very bottom corner, I made this hat in 2 hours.
I freaking love that hat. I think it is so awesome. I love it. Hey, I just want to put this out there before it goes off screen. Jess making it says, "Hey, Ginger and Mel, can you do a live about the tech equipment you have to do lives and etc. and post links?" I'm surprised at how much I pay attention to the sound on video quality now. Yeah, it's oh, could I do a book reading? You know what? I have to think about that. But we have done an equipment live in the past. It did not get as many views as we normally get. However, it doesn't mean that we can't do it in the future. So we can definitely look into doing something like maybe early spring, before, you know what I'm saying, like in between times kind of thing. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, that's a great. In fact, that would be great to do. Um, well, starting in
Maybe
well,
in the
I'll talk
new
about
year,
New
because starting
Year.
it.
I've got some organization things that I'm getting set up. So
Ooh, yeah.
yeah. All right. Hi, Julie. Hello, hello.
Hi, Julie.
I'm
Julie, I was
looking.
looking for a pattern that I thought maybe you had a I was looking for something specific on your channel and I could not find it because I don't think you've posted the pattern yet. But it
What?
had to
Which
do
one?
with the thing that you can pull your hair back with that you made a pattern for.
Oh, is it the not the scrunchie, but the
Yeah.
headband?
Actually,
I
I was
I
thinking about the scrunchie.
I almost put that. I put it. Okay, Julie, you're gonna want to stay for a while because you're in here. So anyway,
Yep.
these guys are last minute Christmas gift ideas, and if you want to just look at everything as we're talking about it. I don't know if you can, like, if you're on the computer, you're on your phone at the same time, you've got two screens. I put a clickable link. It takes you to just a mini website where you can see every single link. It has a picture, it has a short description. You can click on that and it'll go right to it. So you've got like your very mini website. It has its own address. So you can save it, whatever. But I thought this was just a much easier way of you guys being able to
Yeah.
find these things. And yeah, like you, if you've got an Android, you can save it to your home screen. If you've got an Apple, you can save it to your links or whatever, like your Safari links or whatever. But anyway.
You know what? Speaking of that, what you're talking about with those links, I think you and I both need to make one for our equipment used.
Oh, that is a great idea.
I think that
That
needs to be our assignment for this week, Ginge.
Ooh, that's a great idea. If we give our, it's amazing. If we give ourselves assignment, most of the time we do it.
Right?
But most of the time,
If it's up in the air, though, we may not do it.
right. So,
Absolutely.
so if you guys, any of you guys have questions about that link, it's the Bubble Up link. It's right down below. It's the very first link. Tell me if you have any problems with it, and I'll see what I can do to help. But I'm going to go on here, and these 5 items right here are super quick, super easy. We're talking like an hour. If you're
Yeah.
going to somebody's house, you've realized, crap, I've got to make something in between now and like it's noon and 3 o'clock. Okay, you can make it. We've got we've got you covered right here. Oh, Jess says yes, and make it affiliate link so that you benefit if we purchase. Oh, that's a
Yes.
well. Thank you, Jess. I
Love
got
you,
a lot of
Jess.
stuff. It's amazing how much stuff we learn making videos. Okay, so
Yeah.
anyway,
You know what I'm doing here, you guys. I'm listening, but this Bubble Up thing. I remember we said we were going to make an assignment. I was going and downloading the Bubble Up app.
it's awesome. Okay, so these things right here, we've got some like little chenille twisty headbands. There is just a very simple, I don't know whether that's double crochet or single or half double crochet cowl at the very top. There's some fingerless mitts right there. The pink ones, some very quick sock slippers, and a
Mhm.
keyhole scarf. And these are
I
just,
love that keyhole scarf. That would tuck into a jacket so
yeah,
easy. I love that a lot. That's cool.
yeah. So these are, okay. I want no frills. I just want a gift. I just want a gift to give. And here you go.
And here's the thing is that you look at that and you as a creator, somebody who crochets, thinks that it's no frills. It's like,
Right.
okay, this is no frills, nothing fancy. I'm just gonna make it, give it to him, and you're gonna kind of feel like a little bit like, "Oh, I didn't do much, but here it is." Whereas the person that you give it to, who is probably a non-crocheter, thinks
Yeah.
it's freaking amazing.
Yeah. Well, and see, you know what you could do to spiff any of them up is make it with some faux fur,
Mm-hmm. There
or
you go.
make it with the
Or
chenille.
trim it. Yes, the
Yeah,
chenille. Oh my gosh. Anything with velvet or chenille.
yeah. Like you could make all, and I was going to try to make as many of these things as I could before today's live, but I worked on the slideshow instead. I was like, okay, first
I
I'm
get
going to be
that.
responsible, and then if I have time left over to do
Well, you know what?
anything,
You know what I noticed on this slide that is hilarious? So you still
what?
have the O2 on there, so like the page number on there, and you still have Trivia Night Christmas Edition up in the upper corner. I love it.
Okay,
I love that so much.
we can make up some trivia if you want to.
Ooh, you know what? Let me look some up. I'm gonna do that right now
Oh,
while you're
okay.
talking.
We're having a mini trivia edition. Okay, so the next thing, like how cute are these? Oh my gosh.
I'm not even
Gift
looking,
card.
but holy moly, they're so cute. I don't know. I gotta look at it actually.
Little gift card holders. But the thing is, they can be gift card holders and they can also be Christmas decorations. You know, after you give the gift, it can be, you know, like it's a decoration too. So I give you a handmade gift and a gift card. But I love the little, you know, the Christmas balls and the little truck. So
I'm
cute.
gonna I'm gonna ask the first trivia question, and while we finish looking at this slide, people can answer
Okay.
it. And then I'll ask the next one before we get to the next slide. But it says, which
Okay.
popular Christmas beverage is also called milk punch?
I can't guess, right?
No, you can't guess. You have to wait until we get some guesses in, and then maybe guess. You can guess before we give the answer.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. Is
Alice
that? Oh
says,
my gosh, those trucks are so cute, and I love it with the little Amazon card in there. That is so flippant, and the little ornaments. You're right; those are so cute.
ooh, I like this. Ooh, an expansion idea to the slideshow. You guys should do an episode actually testing the last minute standing of these patterns. That see, and that's a little bit of what I was going to do, Alice. I just never got a
Gotcha.
chance to, except I did make this today. This took 2 hours. This hat that I'm wearing right now. So we know that
Which,
this one scored. This one's a thumbs
okay,
up.
I'm going to give you a heads up. For me, I told her that would take me 4 hours, but still, that's still considered last minute. If you can make one thing in one day, and say
Mm-hmm.
you have 12 days before Christmas, you got 11. If you count Christmas, you got 12 gifts, 11 or
Mm-hmm.
12 gifts that you can do. So,
Yeah.
and that's quite a bit,
Mm-hmm.
I only got one friend, so two friends, Julie and Ginger.
Yeah.
So we're good. And my nose is itching so hard, you guys.
I'm having allergies too. It really stinks. Jess
No, I
says,
didn't
oh,
do Coke before this.
did somebody say that or are you just confessing?
No.
No, I didn't
I
do
would
Coke.
I would be so much more awake right now if I did that.
No, I didn't drink Coke.
That's right. I didn't drink any soda.
Yes, oh my, I'm told. Yeah, the gift cards are perfect. Did I
Oh,
miss
thanks,
something on the
King.
eggnog? Yeah,
No, the eggnog.
that's what everybody's saying. Eggnog.
Yeah. That's people's
Aw.
guesses. So, but are you ready for the next slide? Because I'll give the answer.
Okay.
Was that your guess? Was it eggnog?
Yeah, that was my.
It is. That's the answer. You're right. Everybody's right. That's the answer. All right, let me go ahead and ask the next question as you go into the next slide. So the
Okay.
next question is, what did the other reindeer not let Rudolph do because of his shiny red nose? What did the other reindeer not let Rudolph do because of his shiny red nose?
I know what it was. Okay. So, and Julie says, for those of you who don't know, Whippy Chick is doing Vlogmas this year. And all of the patterns that she's doing on here or doing on her Vlogmas could be added into this whole thing right here.
Look,
The
Julie,
last
you were jumping the gun. You got your whole damn own slide. You need to just chill for a minute.
You got your own slide, Julie. You can't get
I
away
love
from
you,
the yarn
Julie.
hookers. You can't get away from the yarn hookers.
Ah.
Okay.
No, I love it because I would have said the same thing if I were you, because you're right. They're all quick stuff,
Right.
but you do have your own slide coming up.
Okay. And everybody knows hats
I love
are
those hats.
so great to make. Some of these might take a little longer, some a little shorter, but as you can see up in the upper top right hand corner is the elf hat that I made. That's the exact pattern I used. And
I love that. That is so cute.
yeah, it really is. And then the other ones are just, different stitches, different super easy stitches. That one in the that has a little pink pom-pom up to the left, it's gray. It's made with alpaca. It's like a real lightweight hat.
Ooh.
But these are good for men. I mean, without the pom-poms. But I love this one. This is one of my friends from Instagram. Her name is Alex. With Alex is her YouTube name. And that's called, I forget what it is, but it's got a string of Christmas lights on it, and it is so
And that is
cute.
so cute. I like that. I love that. Is that like it's not too slouchy. It looks like the palm goes right on the crown.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so that is so cute. I love that one. But I really like the striped one. That one's super
yeah.
duper cute.
It is fun. And you can make it like, it doesn't need to be particularly a Christmas colored hat. You can make it any color, like
Mhm.
whatever, your friend's favorite color, whoever you're making it for.
Mhm. I agree. I love
Okay.
it.
Now, what was the question? What was the trivia question you asked?
Okay, so and most everybody had the right answer, although I have to tell you, Argan Wheat Belly. I kind of love yours. It says go out to to dough dancing clubs with them. That was one thing. So the question was, what did the other reindeer not let Rudolph do because of his shiny red nose? And Julie had it right. Bullying start. Well, she kind of had it right. She said bullying started in the North Pole, right?
Yeah.
But most everybody had it with the reindeer games. Join in any reindeer games.
Poor Rudolph.
Yeah.
That was not right.
No, I agree. So so as we go to the next slide, the next question is how many ghosts show up in A Christmas Carol? How many ghosts show up in A Christmas Carol?
Okay, I had no label for these
Oh.
because these were kind of all across the board here.
Yeah,
But
that's okay.
the first one at the top is coasters. So there's like a Santa coat coaster, a snowman coaster, a hot chocolate coaster,
Those are
and
so cute.
an elf coaster.
Yeah,
And
those are cute. I would recommend you guys though, and they may have done this in there, but most coasters, I would highly recommend making them with cotton.
yeah, definitely make with cotton.
Yeah,
Um,
100% cotton. A blend might be okay, but I really would go with 100% cotton.
yeah.
So,
Um,
yay!
and then the one down to the left is the little ear pod. It's got a little keychain and they show it in the pattern where you can clip it to your backpack or whatever. So I thought, wow, that would be a great one, little stocking stuffer to give to kids, or maybe,
Yes.
if you're giving some of your kids some ear pods or whatever, you could put those, in there and
Yes. So it'd
to
be
whoever.
it would be like the wrapping, but also a carrying case for it all at the same
Yeah,
time. I love it.
yeah.
I love it.
And then the one
Ooh, I love the
right,
little needle. That is so cute from Moogly Blog.
yeah, yeah.
That is so neat to hold your needles and a
Mhm.
few crochet, like a few stitch markers. I
Uh-huh.
love that so much. That
Yes.
is like the perfect gift for because you hate to make another crochet or a crocheted gift, even though
Right.
other crocheters love crocheted gifts because we never make things for ourselves. But that would
Exactly.
be the perfect gift to give to another crocheter.
Mhm.
That's
And
so
I love
cool.
it. It's so simple. It's just got that one button, and I I am always losing my tapestry needles and
Yes.
my stitch markers.
Yes. Thank God they're cheap. Well, the
Yeah.
tapestry needles, the ones I get, they're still inexpensive, but they're not as cheap as they can be.
Yeah.
I like the big eye needle, the kind with the flexible, huge eyes.
Like this.
No, no, let me show you. Hang on. Where's it
That's
at?
real big. Um, Jess says you can also put a wool felt backing on a coaster. There's also a type of batting that is used for hot pads, and a piece of that between crochet and backing will allow super hot stuff on the coasters. Ooh, that would be good for what are they called? Oven mitts and hot pads and oh yeah, you said that, but what are they called? Pot holders. Or did you already
Oh,
say?
like trivets or pot holders, yeah. Okay, so I'm putting this up against. Can you guys? It's hard to see it because it's
Oh
so
yeah.
like a white. There we go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that.
So that I get them in packs of 3. That's under my list of my favorite crochet tools that I keep on every video. I have a
Where
link.
did you get that?
I get it at Amazon, but I have it linked on all of my videos.
Oh,
It's
okay.
one of my favorite crochet tools.
Okay. Oh yeah,
So
Lisa.
just so
Lisa
you
needs a
know.
coffee. Yeah, a coffee mug cozy. That I know surprisingly I didn't put any of those in here.
Oh my gosh, neither did I. Why
I
didn't
know,
I
and
think of that?
that's the perfect thing. I kept thinking, what,
Right?
Mel's probably gonna do that.
You know what it is? I swear, it's like every time we do like a themed our slides, there's always like that one thing like, why didn't we add that in there?
I know.
What were we thinking? Everything
Oh,
but that one item. Like that one time that we didn't put rugs in.
yeah, yeah.
That one
So the
time.
next time we did a thing where we would and rugs, but then there was no rugs in that one either, were there? Was there?
Exactly. No, I think I had like one page of rugs or something. I added one page of
Okay.
rugs, I
Oh
think, or
yeah, that's
something.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so this next one is pot holders, and check those out. Aren't they cute? Now the Rudolph and the gingerbread and the hot
So cute.
chocolate one would take a little bit longer, I think, but that swirly peppermint
Peppermint?
swirl wouldn't
Yeah,
take too. And that's if you just yeah, that wouldn't take too long.
I agree.
And then another one's just kind of repeat of the one up there. I had to balance out the page.
That's okay.
Okay,
I
so
think it's really cute. I love that you had to balance the page. Like, like I'm my set symmetrical, but you're like, I still need to do a little bit more to balance. Yeah.
yeah, that
No, I
yeah.
love it.
Hi Terry. Hi Lori.
Hi, Terry. Hi, Lori. Yes, mug rugs. We didn't even we did do the coasters, so there's kind of mug rugs, but those are adorable
Yeah.
too, I agree.
Okay, so let's go on to the next one. Was there any trivia question that you asked?
Oh, yes. I asked how many ghosts were in A Christmas Carol, and I saw 3 different answers, but those of you that answered with 4, you are correct because there are the 3 ghosts, past, present, and future, and then there is Marley at the beginning. So 4 ghosts. 4 ghosts total. All right. So the next trivia question is, where was baby Jesus born? And this is very Christian specific. Um, but where was baby Jesus born?
Now, there could be a number of answers. Are we talking about like the structure or the town or?
Town. We're going to
Okay.
go with town.
Okay. Now the next one is, now the reason I put the baby things is I didn't find a lot of quick baby things, but
Yeah.
I did find this adorable little blanket that is supposed to not take very long to make at all. And this little hat, this little Scooty, is so cute. And
I
that's,
love that Scooty. That is adorable.
yeah. Yeah, with the little ears and everything. But somebody last night, or it might have been when, I forget when it was, asked me about baby patterns. And so I wasn't going to put any baby things in here at all, but these were just too cute. And I had to put those.
Those are adorable. Now, I think one super duper quick thing that you can make for babies, besides little
Mhm.
booties, are mitts, little hand mitts, so they
Oh,
don't
yeah.
scratch your face.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that
am
Snooty
going,
is adorable. I love it with the little ears.
it
So cute.
is. Okay, so
Excuse me.
where was baby Jesus born?
Oh, so let me see. Julie was very specific. So
Yeah.
but yes, you guys, of course, you guys got it right. I knew you would. So, Bethlehem was the answer. Bethlehem. All right. Next question is
Oops.
the movie Miracle on 34th Street is based on a real life department store. What department store is that? So, what department store was the movie A Miracle on 34th Street based on? That's the next question.
I don't know. Oops, why didn't it go?
Emma says I got the last question wrong because I don't watch the normal Christmas Carol. I watch the Muppet one. There are 5 ghosts in that one. Oh,
Oops. Hold
I
on.
love
It was
that.
fast. Okay, so this, I thought these are such,
Oh
like
my god,
maybe
that's cute.
these are so cute. And these are made with the faux fur, super easy headband, super easy mittens. And like, I know I will make that little crop halter top thing for Veronica and she will love it.
Mhm.
Veronica's 23.
So,
She works out a
but
lot.
that, yeah, right. I could wear that at 23. I'd still have to make it a little bit bigger than that in the breast area, but even at my skinny self, um, I will say I was looking at that. So you posted that one in the middle. Was that for the cardigan or for the little
It,
halter?
it's for the little halter top because
Oh, okay.
that would not take very long to make it all.
No, it really wouldn't. It looks like it's just a straight band around, and then
Yeah.
you just seam it, and then you just do chains for the straps.
Yeah.
That would be so easy to do. I should probably make something like that for my niece.
That would be super cute. Hi, Pam. Hi,
I
Jet.
agree.
Hi, Sparkle.
Hey, everybody. Hello, hello, hello.
And then those those mittens and that headband looks like they would take, they look, there's, I looked at the pattern. It's so easy.
Yeah, I was gonna say they look fancy because they're
Yeah.
fluffy,
Yeah.
but they probably take just minutes, especially since you're using a bigger yarn and a bigger
Yeah.
hook. That headband would probably take you like 15, 20 minutes tops.
Yeah. The band would take the longest to make, I think. No, maybe the thumbs.
Yeah, the mittens would take forever, but that headband would be like crazy easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Jet, to answer your question, all of these patterns are listed. If you go down to the very first link, I've made a little mini website for every single pattern in this slide. You can go check that out right now if you want to, or you can follow along, but it shows the pictures, it has a description, it takes you to the website or to the tutorial, whichever one you want to look at. But we made it very easy for you guys to find all of the patterns and everything.
I have an animal snoring somewhere behind me, and I kept thinking it was my phone going off. I
Oh
can't
no.
find the animal. I think it's somebody on the couch, which is not too far from me. But I just had to. If I keep looking around, that's what it is. I'm trying to find that animal.
I'm trying to hear the snore.
Yeah, I don't know that you can because it's one of those ones that you feel more than you hear.
Oh, a rumble.
Yeah, yeah.
Jess says not 23, but would totally make a longer version of that cami top and wear under my flannel shirts in the winter. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
that would be really cute. You know what I would do for my age now? I would make that little top, but I would make it with like a flowing, like maybe make it a foot longer with, you know, what do you call that kind of design
Where
where
kind of flares out. I know what you're
yeah,
talking about.
it fits around the top,
Up
but then
here.
it flares out.
Yeah.
So I think that would be really cute, but that would obviously take longer to make than the little halter top.
But my niece could rock
Ah,
that so easy. I know she could.
yeah, my daughter could too.
Mhm. And I think they're the same age because my niece is
Yeah.
23. So I'm 24. I
Okay,
don't
yeah.
remember. She's in her early 20s.
Peplum. Yeah, Peplum, Emma. Thank you. Empire, that too.
Empire, yep, or
Or
A-line or
A-line.
princess. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. All of the all of those. Thank you guys.
Love you, love. Thank you.
Julie says a ruffle.
Love it, love it. Okay, so are we on to the answer? Are we
Yes.
answering the? So almost all of you had it right. The store was Macy's. Do you remember the question, Jenj?
Yeah, the 52nd Street or whatever. 54th Street.
No, but close. About 20 streets off. But
Oh,
Miracle on 34th Street was based
okay.
on Macy's. Yeah.
It involved numbers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I
whatever.
cannot cope.
Or actually, that wouldn't be 20 streets. It'd be 10 streets because you go
Yeah.
only even one way and then odd another or whatever. Anyway, what are the two other most popular names for Santa Claus? So it's two. What are the two other most popular names for Santa Claus?
Oh, I know that one. Okay,
Look, see, I told you, Jules.
so let me tell you, I started going through Julie's patterns, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't. I will totally crowd up the page if I try to put every single one of Julie's patterns on here. So what I've done is I just put a couple on here, and I have linked to Whippy Chick's website. And on her website, she has a ton of free patterns. And she also has
Yes.
links to some of her Ravelry patterns. But every pattern that she has, you can whip up really fast. So
Yep, and they're great for
you got to go.
beginners. So.
Yeah, they're great for beginners. So you need to go check out her website for sure.
Yeah, that's Jules. See, here it is. All of the previous yarn hookers all on one page again.
And those, see, I put that picture of Julie there because, of course, Julie. And that
Right.
hat is, I made this hat. I tested it for Julie, and this would be great for boys or girls. The hat that she has on, I forget what it's called. And then
I'll
there's
just call it an ear flap hat. Ear flap hat.
Yeah, an ear flap hat. And then the little set that has the scrubby and the little washcloth and the little face scrubber.
Mm-hmm.
So cute.
I love that.
That would be perfect stocking stuffer or in a little, a little basket.
But I can't remember. There was I know it was the yarn because I love that yarn that you made it in, Julie, and I can't even remember what brand of yarn it was. I think it was it I know she uses a lot of Premier, but it was a cotton, and I feel like it was
it was like, was it the was it the tie-dye?
I can't remember, and I think I got some. It's put away now, but Color Fusion. Is it Color Fusion? Is that what it was? I can't remember. It was 100% cotton, whatever it was, but I can't remember. But Julie says it's the mama's ear flap hat. I love it.
Okay. Yeah, I love that. Amy says, I'm looking for a slouchy hat, pixie hat for neon rainbow for teenagers. Slouchy hat, pixie hat for
See, when I
neon.
think of a pixie hat and a slouchy hat, they're two different designs for me. Now, a slouchy hat, I would honestly go with a simple double crochet or half double crochet in the round and just make it long enough that it slouches a little bit because it's a very basic stitch. Teenagers, I for a teenager slash adult, if it is a teenager or a young adult, they almost prefer the simplest style. That the
Yeah.
fancier you get, the less appreciated you get. You appreciation you get.
Yeah.
So for example, this one, oh, hang on, I did it with a bigger like a 5-weight a 5-weight yarn, but I gotta get my head, she's a little heavy.
Yeah, I remembered it was hipster cotton, Mel. I knew it was
That's
tied
what
up.
it was. Okay.
Whippy something or
But
hippie
this I made
something.
for my daughter, and she requested this, and it's just a simple half double in the round hat.
Yeah, that's
And
cute.
and if I would have made it longer, it would have slouched a little bit more, but she just wanted a tiny bit of slouch. So, but
Yeah,
that's
they're all about the simplicity of the thing.
yep. Don't get fancy. And I've tried to give her fancy things, and she wears it for like a second. The stuff that she goes to are the simple stitches.
Yeah, that's good though, because you can make them real fast.
Yes, that one was super quick to make. That, and by the way, that hat I just showed you, which if you ever look for a simple beanie, you're gonna find a ton of tutorials for that similar beanie. But that I made in probably less than an hour because I used a 5-weight yarn. I think it was 5-weight. It was the Premiere that I got from that big ball of it that I got from Walmart. Serenity. Premiere Serenity. So yeah, nice. Simple stitches are best. Anyway, back to Julie. It was a limited tie-dye. Okay, I thought so.
Okay, now what was
she's gonna watch on TV, but she won't be able to comment. Julie's switching to TV.
Oh, that is okay.
Oh, we need the answer for. So most of you got it. Some of you used Father Christmas. That was not correct. But those of you that said Kris Kringle and Saint Nick, you were right.
That's what I was thinking. Gary says, plug yourself in, Julie.
That's right. Plug in. So the next question is, Elvis isn't going to have a white Christmas. He's going to have a... I'll say that again.
That's just sad.
Elvis, right? Elvis isn't going to have a white Christmas. He's going to have a...
I know what that is.
Yep. All right. Oh my gosh. Look at that hat with the big old pom-pom on it. Look at that.
I know.
I think that pom-pom is as big as that little girl's head.
I know. It's so cute. Now, this is another form of... These might take a little longer than just a couple of hours. Although, I don't know. They seem very easy and straightforward, but it
looks like you just got a row of one like textured stitch. So like either bobble or puff stitch, and then the rest of them are your basic rows. Yeah.
Yeah. And these are this is the same hat, the 3 bottom. There's just like different pictures from her testers. And this is Reggie from J Hook Crochet. And
love
of course
some Reggie.
We love Reggie.
Yeah.
And I just thought this hat was super cute. I thought it was neat to show a different kind of color scheme than the Christmas. And then a couple of stockings. What would Christmas be without a couple of good Christmas stockings? And
Yes.
her patterns are not free, but you can purchase the PDF at 25% off.
Oh,
I forget
perfect.
what, but her her Etsy patterns right now, some of them are 25% off. I think they're like the Christmas patterns. But these are definitely on there, and they're only $2 or $3. They're not expensive at all.
Okay, and that's fair. I mean, because these patterns are hard to write. As
Yeah.
if you ever sit down and write a pattern, you'll understand they're hard to write. So that is totally fair, especially with the percentage off right now. But
Yes, it might.
Those Argyle stockings are the bomb.
Yeah. Yeah, those are so cute.
They are. They're super cute.
Lacey says they are super reasonably priced to begin with too, and her patterns are super easy to follow. Yeah, I
Okay,
totally
perfect.
agree. Hi, Gloria. Kathy said got Reggie's pattern last year and haven't made it yet.
I love that bobble one. I'm gonna have to probably get that pattern. I have to
Yeah.
put that on my. I had to tell Santa I want that one.
Yeah.
Yes, Amy Long. I can hear him singing it too.
I can too.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, should I give the answer?
Yeah.
It is. It's Blue Christmas.
Blue.
Yes, I'll have a
Blue.
blue Christmas. Something like that. Anyway, he sings it better in my head. Um,
I know. Yeah. I agree.
but most of you guys got it. All right. What do people traditionally put on top of a Christmas tree? What do people traditionally put on the top of a Christmas tree? And there is only one answer.
Only one answer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've got to go to this was this was not anything that we put in there. This was just a thing that like it looked Christmassy. And then when Mel went in to do hers, she was like, I don't know if Ginger did that or not. So I just figured I'd leave it in here.
There you go. So here's you have your one Christmas thing there, and then um okay, so here's another one. Which three words describe the Grinch on how the Grinch stole Christmas?
Green, green, and berry green. Stink, stank, stunk. Grumpy, crabby, prickly. Wicked, bad, evil. Oh,
Mm.
is it the stink, stank, stunk?
That sounds like something that Dr.
Dr.
Seuss
Seuss?
would say. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of people are saying B.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking it's that one, but I don't think I don't think they give us the answer.
Actually, I think they do. Look at the next
Oh,
line.
they do. Oh, the lyrics for the song "You're a Mean One,"
Mr.
Grinch.
Grinch. Yes.
Stink, stank, stunk.
And Julie, I don't think that yours is necessarily traditional. She says that King Kong is at the top of her Christmas tree.
Oh, that's cute.
I've seen a friend of mine did a Christmas tree with Yoda at the top with a lit up saber. It was awesome.
That's really cool. Oh, Emma, awesome.
And Mrs. Ginger, the pattern I asked you to test is Grinch base. Oh, awesome. Yay.
That is so cool. Yeah, I'm going to be testing Emma's amigurumi pattern. I'm really super excited.
Yes. I can't wait to see it.
No, me too.
Yay. All right. So I guess I should give the answer to the traditional topper because now that we're on my slides.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
My neatly arranged slides instead of her collage.
Yeah, I have collages.
Yep, I have outline slides neatly arranged in a symmetrical. Anyway, don't ask.
Not me, man.
Yep. Okay, so the answer to that was an angel. So it was. I saw a lot of people say angel, and I saw a lot of people say star. And the answer, at least that they give on this questionnaire that I'm looking at, is an angel.
An angel.
But I would have said star as well. That's what we've done in my family is a star. So the next question is in Home Alone, Were the McAllisters going on vacation when they leave? Where were the McAllisters going on vacation when they leave Kevin behind? So in Home Alone, where are the McAllisters going on vacation when they leave Kevin behind?
Poor Kevin.
Poor Kevin. You would have think they would have figured it out by some time, but I guess how many kids did they had? Because I've never watched Home Alone.
Like 7 or something.
Okay, so I guess it's a little bit easier when you have that many kids. You're like, I think they're all there. Whatever.
Yeah, maybe. I would have to see each one of their little faces.
You would. Because you're a good mommy, not a bad mommy like we were back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Like our parents were in the 70s and 80s. They'd be like, nah, whatever.
Like if our parents were living or raising kids now like we were raised back then, oh my gosh.
Many would be put in jail for child abuse. And in my mind, it wasn't child abuse. You know what I'm saying?
I know. It wasn't. So, and then we like raise our kids and we're like, okay, so, we don't spank, we don't do this and we don't do that. And we think, okay, we're being so much easier than our parents were being. And then our kids are like, you were still hard on us, or or you should have disciplined us more.
Yeah. I'm like, well, and honestly, no parent's ever going to get it right, and each generation is going to improve on what the previous generation did. But I still remember me and my sister, if we were in the house and we were fighting as kids 2 years apart, 4 years apart, whatever, as kids, as siblings do. My mom would just look at us and be like, y'all need to take this outside because you're not messing up my house. So just go out. She didn't care if we were going to kill each other or not. We just needed to do it outside so we didn't mess up her house. And then there was another thing that my mom did. My mom, and she still does it, and I swear this is an 80s thing. She gives people a tour of her home.
That is such an 80s thing.
She does. She gives people a tour of her home. And I'm like, really? I don't want anybody looking at all. I'm like, here's a family room. Here's a kitchen, the guest bathroom right there. I'm not going to show it to you if you can find it. And that's all you need to see. You don't need to see my unmade bed. You don't need to see that I need to clean my bathtub. You don't need to see all that crap. This is the public area of my home. Thank you very much.
Well, that makes me wonder now. Why? Some people still do it.
I couldn't.
But I don't. I don't do that. That's nobody I know really does. I will if it's like one of my family members coming over to my house.
Yes, because it's part of your family, so you're like showing off what you had. But no, my mom, people would come, like she would host parties, and as people would come in, she'd be like, "Would you like a tour of the house?" And she would give people a tour of the home, and she still does that to this day. I'm like, no, all you need to know is the family room, the kitchen, and the guest bathroom, and that's all you need. And if you're staying the night, I'll show you the clean guest bedroom, but that's about all you get. And if I see you sneaking in my room, I'm gonna be like, "What you doing? That ain't your business.
What are you doing in my room?"
Well, right now, the tour of my house, yeah. Julie says it'd take about 3 minutes. Yeah, I'd be like, look left, look right. That's what you got.
Yeah.
That's about how big my house is. Look left, look right. Okay, so anyway, back to the slideshow. I was talking to my sister about that, and I'm like, this is such an 80s thing because my mom was anyway. But honestly, she designs her home, so like she'll go in and she'll buy a place, she'll get it gutted, and then totally remake it. So there's amount of huge pride in it for her, but so I kind of get that, but I'm like. But when you gut a house, the guest bathroom, I don't know. It's just not me. That's all. It's just the difference between me and my mama. That's all. It's okay. So this first one is for the kitchen. This first set is for the kitchen. Now that first one on top is the towel topper. And I made a ton of these for Christmas last year. I made a set. So I made a set for my sister, a set for my mother-in-law, a set for my sister-in-law, and a set for my mom. So, and I had a little bit less than 12 towels. I think I ended up with like 8. towels, but I was trying to do one a month, but it just didn't work out that way. I ended up with, you gotta
Yeah.
remember I was doing a ton of towels there. So but this is something super quick. So if you buy towels from the Dollar Tree, you can cut them in half. And that gives you, because the towels from the Dollar Tree have the same image on both sides. And then
Mhm.
you do this towel topper into one, and you end up with two separate gifts. But say you're going to a party, you can bring them just one of these,
Mhm.
and you have a gift. And it's is so quick to
Yeah.
make. And the buttons, just get some cheap buttons from Walmart, put them on there, but nobody knows. It's just plastic buttons, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's super cheap to make, and you can use regular acrylic yarn. So you can use basic yarn on that. You don't have to have
Mhm.
100% cotton, because this is not something that's going to be holding something hot. And
Right.
really, most of the wet stuff is going to be on the towel part, not on the part that it's hanging. So those are crazy easy to make. That is Pamela's Adoring Crochet. That's her the link is for her tutorial. I know there's others out there, but I love her tutorials. She's got a really easy to listen to voice.
I love.
And I love her tutorial, and she's one of the just the sweetest people she just exudes sweetness,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. She's a
So,
sweetheart.
and that's the one that I followed all year last year. Whenever I was doing the tutorial, I was following that one. Super duper
Now,
easy to do.
how do you attach the yarn to the towel?
I just got a smaller hook, and I
Mhm.
poked a hole through the towel and pulled the yarn through.
Oh,
I,
well,
I had to get a kind of a small hook, like a 2.5 or 3.5, but
yeah.
I just poked a hole through it. You just have to be careful to not go too high, because then
Okay.
it'll pull up. So you want to make sure there's enough room so you don't end up with that pull. And you want to be trying to eat as even as possible. But even
Yeah.
still, with the way this works, with the way she has it made, it kind of folds around and is a little uneven anyway. So if you're not
Mhm.
perfectly even with your spacing of stitches, it's not that noticeable. So you
Yeah.
just do that first line with a smaller hook as you're punching holes through it. And then after that, you use your regular 5.5 millimeter, or I forget what letter that is. It's not a J. It's a, I can't remember what letter that is, because the J is a 6. So
Four and a
I
half
is that,
millimeter.
no, 5.5. What is that?
Oh, that's
You're,
an eye.
it's an I. Okay.
Yeah.
So a 5.5 millimeter or an I hook, and then you make the rest with that. And it goes super fast.
Because I still
And
have some of those.
you
I
still need
have.
to make some of them.
Yeah, I need to make some of them. I keep saying that I'm going to make some, and I
Well, and
haven't made them yet, but I really want to.
I have collected. I still have two bins over there, and I still, whenever I see them, I collect at the Dollar Tree
Oh my
some
gosh.
seasonal towels. So I have them over there to make. If I wanted to make some, I could do it real fast.
Oh,
But I
that's
collect the seasonal towels from the Dollar Tree, and I just keep little bins of them.
oh, that's a really good idea. I really, really need to do that.
So I like, hey, you know what? They're just the shoebox bins. Is all I do, and I stuff them. I have two
Uh-huh.
of them right now. I probably need a third one, but right now I have two. So, I mean, I need a third one if I get any more towels. I don't really need to get more towels. I have them over there already. My mom
Yeah,
was too busy with her foster children to give house tours. Sometimes she had 12 kids living with us. Oh my goodness. If you came to our house, you were lucky to get through the door. Yeah. Yeah. All right, I can understand that with 12 kids. You don't want to show that house off because you're like, look, I got 12 kids. I ain't picking it all up.
you don't know what you're going to find in any of these rooms.
Right.
So,
Exactly. Exactly.
for your own
Oh, I love
safety,
that.
I am not taking you on a tour.
So, Terry says yes, she uses an eye. Go watch the video, Ginger. I guess I do too. Mel, tub with at least 20. Exactly. See, and then just keep those tubs, and when you find towels that you like from the Dollar Tree, you just pick it up, because you've got two gifts in one towel. In one towel, you have two gifts. I'm repeating
That is
myself, but
such,
I get
yeah.
really excited about that. That is one of the
See, if
easiest things to make.
I know I've been really quiet because I've been thinking about all the ways. I've been thinking about gifts. I'm now that I'm looking at yours, I'm like, oh my gosh, these are things that I can make.
I
I've got
know
my
because
gift.
you thought about them when you were making the slides for you on the ones you made. And I was doing
Exactly.
the same thing. Yeah, exactly. And then whenever you see the stuff that I picked, you'd be like, "Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that."
I know.
So the middle one, of course, is a trivet, which of course you should make with 100% cotton. And the reason being is if you use hot, you put hot stuff on it, so you want it to be cotton. But that trivet, the reason why I picked that one is it's going to take you just a little bit longer to make than your basic trivet. But it's a little bit fancier, and I don't think it take too much longer to make than your basic trivet. So, but I thought that was super duper cute with the raised the texturing in the middle stitches.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what makes it different. I really like that.
And one thing I should have put on here and I didn't, and it's one of my favorite things to make, is our bowl cozies. I love, and I make them all the time. I love bowl cozies. But just do a search on YouTube for bowl cozies. I know that what's the girl we all love? Bag a Day. She has one, but it's a little bit fancier. There's a super, super simple one that I make that starts round going up the bowl, and then you square it out and you put a little loop on it so you can hang it near the microwave.
Mm-hmm.
So just do it. And I should have included that, and I didn't even think about that. The
I
one on the bottom, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I think in a couple of the links I have, they are links to websites that have like 35 different or
Yeah.
25 different gifts. And I think there's a bowl cozy in one of those. I just put
Okay.
up the ones that I picked out of there, but those are going to be like bonus extra patterns when you guys are looking in that link down below.
Yep. So, and this is for people who microwave bold stuff a lot. Like, for
Hmm.
example, my mom would not be ideal to make a bowl cozy for, but she would be ideal to make a trivet for. And this is also the difference between me and my mom. My mom loves to cook and loves to entertain. She loves to host, which
Hmm.
is probably why she's one of the people that shows off her house. I don't like to do any of it. I'm like, you know what? If I know you and we're good friends, you can come over and have a cup of coffee, fix your own damn coffee. Okay. Cause I'm not a hostess. It stresses me out so much. I've done it before, don't get me wrong, and I get
Yeah.
so stressed out. That's the reason why I didn't have a wedding. So,
Oh my gosh. Listen, Mel, this is what happened. Up until I would say I had Anthony and Willie, I was one of those people who my house had to be spotless at all times. I
mhm,
would, it had to be spotless. And whenever somebody came over, I would thoroughly clean the whole house like a day before, a couple of days before they came over, because I did not want anybody to see my house dirty. And
mhm,
then when my which it never was, because I was one of those kind of people, but then I had my boys and I just stressed out all the time because I did not have the time or energy to do
yeah,
that. I did not have, and then I kind of, and I kept trying to keep it up. I was tired. I was, it was horrible. And then that's when Jeff and I got divorced. That's the boy's dad. That had to do, that kind of stuff,
yeah,
because I put so much pressure on myself to keep the house clean and to do all this stuff
mhm,
and to keep up. He had two girls. I had three girls. We had two boys together, seven kids all together.
oof,
Four of the girls were teenagers, right?
yeah,
So, I was keeping up on it. It
mhm,
was driving me crazy. Then we got divorced. I met Casey. Then we got together. We had the two boys. I had the two boys and I had the three girls. And I was just like, you know what? I can't, I can't keep everything clean all
for
the
my
time.
sanity. Mhm,
It's, it's just
exactly.
not going to work. It's not going to work
Not
for
gonna be
me.
pristine. You're just gonna have to deal with it, and if you're looking at something and you think it's dirty, go ahead and clean it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and
Don't
then
tell
I
me
started,
about it.
right. And still that caused me a lot of anxiety and panic. And so I
No.
started taking medication and everything's better.
Yay, meds. That's
So,
just like that one, Meg Ryan, was it Meg Ryan? She said in one of her movies, "How do you do everything?" A lot of medication. lot of medication. All right. And then the bottom corner is the Easy Crochet Scrubby. That is one of my first videos. You can actually
I love
tell.
that.
You can actually tell from my thumbnail design, because my thumbnails designs are very different now. But
It looks great.
but yeah, so that, and I you can make that with regular cotton. You don't have to use that eyelash the scrubby yarn. It's not
Right.
really yarn, but you know what I mean. You don't have to use it with that. Uh, I like to, because it makes it like a real scrubby. But honestly, it's such a small project that you can make a couple at a time, and then stop using it because it's not comfortable to use. It really isn't.
Oh, to crochet
Yeah.
with.
Diane, no, these are not all our patterns. So the one at the top, these are all just a collection of everybody, of all the people around the internet. The ones for these are all going to be YouTube tutorials that are linked to. But
So
the first one,
the ones
the
you did.
one, yeah, the one I did is the Easy Crochet Scrubby. That's mine. That's my pattern, my tutorial. And yeah, and all the ones that I did were all YouTube tutorials. The ones that Ginger did earlier, they could go to vlogs, or I know you do a lot of Instagram stuff, so
I actually didn't do Instagram things this time. These are all they go to websites.
Websites. Okay, perfect.
But Diane, if you look down the very first link in the description, right below this video, there's a link to every single one of these websites and tutorials. So if you like that particular designer, you'll be able to look at more of their designs or their blog, or be able to go into their things more. I'm sure on their websites or their blogs or their tutorials, they have links to more of their like social websites and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I love about this website that I put down there, is that it makes it so much easier for you guys. All you have to do is click down there and you've got everything, pictures and all that.
Just one link for all the links, and you'll be
Yeah.
able to find whatever you want, and it'll be easy to locate whichever, because of the pictures in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I need to answer the Christmas trivia question. And the question was, as a reminder, in Home Alone, where are the McAllisters going on vacation when they leave Kevin behind? Did you see what most of the answers were? I did not. I missed that because I was talking.
I did. I think everybody was answering it right.
Okay. So if you answered Paris, you are correct. I would not have gotten that, but that's only because I don't watch that movie, which I don't I believe that that is a movie that Julie does not like, because she asked the question, hey, one question, what movie does Julie hate? Okay, the next question is, in the classic Christmas movie, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Grinch was, we just did this one. It was the Stink Stink Stunk. So I'm going to skip that one.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
In which modern day country was Saint Nicholas born? Again, in which modern day country was Saint Nicholas born? Ooh, I would not have gotten this one. So kudos to anybody who gets this one.
I'm thinking it in my head. And
Okay.
I'll tell you if I got it right.
All right. So the next are some quick gifts for a person as opposed to the kitchen. Because, I like to stress, like organize little things in my thoughts. Anyway, so the first one is, and you saw some similar stuff. What's the, what
I didn't realize I put your links for last week in the website.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry, guys. I'll go in there and fix that. I'll fix that right afterwards.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'll go fix. It'll be super easy to fix.
Okay. Cool. So and some of these I intentionally, because we did quick accessory gifts or a quick accessories things to make last week.
Mm-hmm.
So some of these could have easily been in there, but I went with completely different ones with intention so that you guys had some more
Right.
options.
Right.
So this first one, crochet a cowl in under 1 hour. I thought that was real cute. It looks like a crazy simple cowl, just like double
Mm-hmm.
crochet, and then you sew it together, and then that's how you end up with your cowl. And so that looks like it'd be super quick to make. Um, and then the wrist warmers, that's made with a thicker yarn. With
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a 5 weight with a 5 weight yarn. So you know that those, because they just go over the wrist, they don't go down the arm, so you just go over the wrist. And those take I would say just minutes.
Yeah.
Probably both of them together you could probably do within an hour. Um and that's Fiber Flux, by the way, that did that, which she's another one's really good at describing and doing those tutorials. And then the fluffy wavy scrunchie, I am going to tell you, I think that's super cute. I love it, but I am going to tell you that it is not a listenable tutorial. You have to watch it. She shows you how to do it, but she does no talking. So she puts in words what the stitch is and what you have to do.
Okay.
So yeah, Lacey Horton. It's a 5 weight on the quick gift wrist warmers. So I thought that was those would work up super super fast, and that's
Mm-hmm.
what I was looking for, Julie. I was looking for your scrunchie, but I don't think you have it posted yet because I was going to do your scrunchie there instead of that one. But that's okay. You'll get your scrunchie up. I know you will soon.
Yeah.
So, but those should be super duper quick, and
Mm-hmm.
most gifts are, you may think that they're crazy simple and simple stitches and stuff like we mentioned before, and that you're not doing much to it, and you may feel a little bad about it. Don't, because um usually the people that you're giving them to either don't have time to make for themselves if it's another crafter,
Mm-hmm.
or it's they don't have they or it's somebody who doesn't craft, and you're
Right.
making something for them and they think it's wonderfully talented. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's right.
I know, Terry, that is a hard question, isn't it? I
I
wouldn't have
know.
gotten
I
it.
have no. I'm thinking. I know what I'm thinking. If I get it right, I'm going to be surprised. But no, I'm not
I
going to be
see the
surprised.
right answer out there, though. I see where somebody has gotten the right answer.
Ooh.
So yeah, somebody knows it.
Somebody knows
No,
it.
it's not the contemporary Santa. It's the contemporary Saint Nicholas. I think that might be important because I know the contemporary Santa that we know is based off of a Coca-Cola ad. The red cheeked, white hair, white beard,
Yeah. In fact,
jolly,
Coca-Cola.
fluff.
Coca-Cola put the red and the white on Santa.
Yeah, yep. So that is, but I think that's the only reason. I think Saint Nicholas is important whenever in that question. The name Saint Nicholas is important. So, all right, I'm going to give you guys the answer. I did see the right answer out there. Oh, look at that, Missy repeated it. Missy, you are right. You are absolutely
Turkey.
right. And you're the one that I saw it. The real Saint Nick turkey.
Awesome.
So it is turkey, and it says here Turkey, originally Patara, a city in the ancient district of Lycia in Asia Minor, and I probably mispronounced all of that.
That's
All
okay.
right, so in the next question it says, in the movie It's a Wonderful Life, what happened every time a bell rang? In the movie It's a Wonderful Life, what happened every time a bell rang? All right, so the next set is for the bathroom. And I know that there's a link to Julie's site, and she's got a free tutorial for her scrubbies. And I believe that she also on her YouTube channel has got a free tutorial there. And she probably has it linked on her website. So just so you know, for the scrubbies. But this is another maker of the scrubbies. She is, I don't think, as good of a tutorial person as Miss Julie is, but I like to give you options. It was funny. She goes, "Oh, I forgot to tell you she's doing. I forgot to tell you what stitch it was or show you how to do it." It's like, okay, that's kind of important for tutorials, but okay.
So she makes tutorials like I do.
Yeah. But that's okay. She went back to it.
That's good.
So the shower scrubbies, and I thought they were cute, but Julie has some on hers as well. And then that's funny, crafty chats. Alice says another dodgy Christmas movie. Okay, so Chris, the next one is Chris. It says crochet towels. They're more like washcloths, I think.
Mhm.
Size wise, is I was looking at a few other pictures, so it looks a little bit more like a washcloth. But again, everything that I'm showing here probably should be done in 100% cotton. Anything that you do that's going to have moisture should be 100% cotton, because it's better. It dries better. It collects, it holds water, and it dries a little bit better. Um, and then also the bathroom mini rug. So that mini rug is super duper cute.
Cute. Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And it's a different kind of stitch. I forget what they call the stitch, but it's not a common one. So I thought that would be interesting for you guys to
Mhm.
check out. The pink is what's using a different kind of stitch. You can't see it in their thumbnail, but when you start looking at the video, you can see that it's definitely not something that you usually do. Definitely. Or 100% plant fiber in general. Yes, Lacey, you're absolutely correct. So I say cotton, but you're right. It could be a 100% plant fiber. So something that can wick up the moisture and then
Mhm.
dry well. So definitely. But that's all very quick and easy things that you can do for the bathroom. And I do love that the towels, because they have a little bit of a texture to it. So it makes it a little bit better for washing, I think, than just your plain texture towel. So, all right. So the answer to the question, almost all of you got it. An angel gets its
Yeah.
wings. An angel gets its wings.
Angels
All
gets
right.
its.
Yep. So the
Oh, I didn't
next
even
one.
think of doggies.
Next one is
Oh,
what words follow silent night in the song? And I know everybody's now singing the song in their
oh.
head, but what words follow silent night in the song? All right, so
These are
yes.
all so cute.
So yes, this is the last of the stuff that I did, but these are all for the fur babies, and they have a couple of these are made by some of our favorite YouTubers. That top one
Mhm.
is made with 7 weight yarn, super
Oh my
jumbo.
goodness.
It is a wool yarn, which, as most of you know, I would never use. So I would have to find some other 7 weight yarn. It's Wool Ease Wow is what she used, but that is me. That is oh my gosh, what's her name again? Uh,
Crystal,
Bagaday. Yes,
do
Crystal.
you do you know how many skeins she used?
I do not. I do
Okay,
not.
because I have
Uh,
one.
one Wool Ease Wow.
Yeah.
And she used a Q hook with that. It was a Q hook, and I can't remember how many skeins she said it called for, but she did use Wool Ease Wow.
That is
Um,
really cute.
I love that. I
In
love
fact,
that
I'm
pet
gonna
bed
try
so
that.
much. Are you gonna try and make it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and make it tonight.
Well, it probably wouldn't take very long at all, because it's such a big thing, a big and I forget what she's called. It's a different kind of stitch that she uses in the middle. So but you'll see. Just
Yeah,
but I thought that was super duper cute.
yeah,
And
I
then
really.
and then whipping up that crochet harness. Now the thing is, with the dog harness, you have to have a couple of metal rings.
Mhm.
Otherwise, it's not going to. That's You just need it with the rings, because it's a harness, so you have to have something to hook. And she uses 2 rings on it. So just to let you know, on the dog harness. But if you have the rings, how quick would that? It's just a couple of double crochet bands
Yeah.
done in a
And I
certain
imagine
way.
you'd probably make it with cotton, right?
I would, yeah, yeah. Well, no. She actually, well, on that one, maybe in cotton, but you got to remember the cotton doesn't have a lot of cotton doesn't have the give. It's okay with a harness. So yeah, I
Mhm.
would probably make the harness in cotton. However, the dog coat, I would make an 100% acrylic. That's actually
Oh
done
yeah.
by oh, who's that girl that we had a guest? What's her
Tiffany.
name? Yeah,
Oh
that's
no, no.
Tiffany.
Okay,
No,
okay.
no, I think it was Tiff, the one that like blew up like super fast. The one that
Tiffany, yeah.
Samantha loves. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
you guys. I'm the worst. I know it's anyway, this is one that she did, and she mentioned that it would be acrylic, that she
Mhm,
did make it in cotton, but didn't have much give. So putting it
mhm.
on a dog was difficult. So she liked the
Okay.
acrylic. She did say that there's some stretchier cotton yarns, which that's true. There are some. Like I love this cotton is stretchy, and the cotton yarn that Walmart sells is a little bit more. It has a little bit more give,
Mhm.
but she did mention, especially with acrylic, you can take it on and off and wash it often. So on that, on the full sweater, I would definitely make that in acrylic. And I've made sweaters for my dog before, um, and
Well,
I made them in acrylic.
yeah,
So
I would be afraid with the all cotton that it would shrink too much with washing
yeah, yeah. I
if you make
yes, I
it all
agree. And
cotton.
you do need to wash a lot with the puppies,
Mhm.
especially if they love to get outside and roll in the dirt.
Yeah.
As most puppies do.
Or other things.
So the harness, I think it would that's why you should probably make the harness in cotton because you want less stretch in the harness. And I would actually use a kitchen cotton. Is that Tiffany's husband's dog? It's so funny because whenever I'm making these slides, I have her off screen. I'm listening to her talk about the project, and I
Uh-huh.
kept hearing a dog, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, she's got a dog in the background." I'm like, "Oh wait." So I looked at it, and she's holding the puppy, and the puppy's just.
Oh,
So it was funny.
cute.
But and the reason why I chose Tiffany's project as opposed to other projects that I saw out there for dogs that are the sweaters
Mhm.
is sometimes they just show you how to do the one way for the sweater, but when she talks you through making the dog sweater, she tells you adjustments that you need to make if you want to make a bigger or a different size sweater than what she's making.
That's and or for different shapes of dogs. Different.
Yes, yes. Like that little dog there, I could make that sweater and that'd be good for my puppy. Because
Uh-huh.
my pup's only I think he's gotten up to 13 or 14 pounds. He's older, but he stayed at
Mhm.
about 12 pounds for the longest time.
Yeah.
Um, so that size that she's showing there is perfect for him.
Mhm.
But well, I also have some big girls that need sweaters sometimes.
Yeah.
So they're quite a bit bigger. Yeah, King Corso is 140.
Oh my
So
god. That's a
yeah,
big
yeah.
dog.
That is King Corsos are huge dogs.
Mhm.
Huge dogs. Been meaning to make my puppy sweaters. Yes. I have this what I do in the winter with my little guy is I shave him down and then he wears a sweater. That way his hair doesn't get
Aw,
matted. So, do
so
you
cute.
realize how long this has taken and what time it is, Ginge?
Oh my gosh.
Right? Right?
Whoa. The time
I
has gone by
know.
so fast
It
tonight.
has gone by so fast tonight. I agree.
Wow.
Maybe it's because I was still brushing my hair at the beginning of this episode,
I
so I wasn't fully ready.
we just had a chock full of stuff to talk about tonight.
We did, but here, hopefully, you guys found some, and these
Oh,
are extra slides. Oh, but I do
oh,
need to answer that last question. I'm trying to see if anybody got it. You all got it, of course. It's Holy Night. It's
yeah.
Holy Night. Lisa says I make my dog sweaters all the time.
Aw,
Exactly.
that
Alice says, yes, you're in touching distance of midnight for me. I know. I think dog sweaters would sell well too, especially smaller dogs.
yeah.
Less people. I don't see that many sweaters on big dogs, but smaller dogs, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't see that many. I haven't seen a lot of sweaters on big dogs.
No,
Little
I don't.
dogs,
I don't either. Yeah, little dogs all the time, but we love to dress our little puppies. They're like our little babies, right?
Yeah, little dogs are fun to dress.
Exactly. It's hard to get your paw up, big girl,
I
140
know,
pounds.
I
Here,
know.
here,
Let me stuff
stuff
you in
in
this
there. It's
sweater.
like it's like dressing an even more uncooperative. It's like dressing an 8-year-old that doesn't want you to dress them
Oh yeah, yeah,
when they're
that's not
bigger.
fun. A stinky 8-year-old.
Right? Exactly. Trying to lick you too at the same time.
Oh, that's the
And you're
worst.
right. I think bigger dogs regulate their own body temperature better. You're absolutely
Yeah,
correct. And some
yeah.
little dogs just simply can't regulate their temperatures. And as they get older too, they have problems. I had one super fluffy dog who was a chow mix, and I never made her a sweater because she had her own sweater. She left us. It's funny. We talked about Shadow's tumble hair, so we ended up like tumbles of Shadow. That was her name. Fur that we would get in the house, so we'd have to clean up. Balls of it. We wouldn't have like what is it they call bunny.
Oh, fluff, bunny, dust
So
bunnies.
yes, yeah, no, we'd have like big things of shadow hair all over our house.
Oh, oh,
Yeah,
look,
I tried to dress up the cat. Big mistake. Like, that's a stocking, right?
this is a stocking, but I think I need to frog it a little because I want to make the heel a little more pronounced. So I'm gonna have
Oh,
to,
gotcha.
yeah, frog back a few rows.
Well, you'll probably finish that tonight. You're so quick at that kind of stuff. It's so
Yeah,
fast.
I hope so because I want to be done with it so I can move on to something else.
Oh my
Well,
gosh, so
well, you know
impatient.
what? We are almost to the time of the Yarny Fiber Sisters. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah, we are.
Who's
We're within 3 minutes.
okay? Okay, so we will end now. Except, what are you doing this week on your channel?
I have no
Get on.
clue. I need to figure it out. I don't have it recorded yet, so
Me
that's going to be something
too.
I figure out. But I do want to get a video up on Friday like I normally do. So I'll figure something out and get it recorded. But you guys, I do want to say before you know what? I do have my lives, my 2 lives. I have Tuesday night I go live, and it's get to know the community type of live. So it's some icebreaker questions. So we do that for an hour, and then on Thursday nights for an hour we crochet together. And I have a pattern, but you don't have to do that pattern, but you can do the pattern with us. So we're continuing on with the same pattern, and that is on Thursday nights, and those are both at 6 p.m. Eastern time.
That is so much fun. That's awesome. I'm so glad you're doing it on Tuesday and Thursday nights, and then Julie's right there on Wednesday, right in the middle.
Yes,
I
exactly. And
love
my
it.
Tuesday night is just before your Tuesday night.
Right, right.
So it actually my Tuesday nights are 55 minutes because I like to let people go about 5 minutes before you're live.
Yeah.
But one thing I did want to say is go down. Hopefully you have it in your links below. If not, you need to add it. But join our Discord.
It's
So
it's the
is it
very
okay?
top. Well, it's actually no, I need to go back and fix that. I put last week's. Actually, the Discord is already on there, but I need to switch out those other. It'll take me 5 minutes.
Okay, okay.
So,
Well, just make sure that check it out. I know it's in the description of my Yarn Hooker Lives, which
mhm.
you can go on my channel and see if you want to just grab the link. Or it should be down in her description below. If
Yeah.
it's not there right now, it will be in a few minutes. But join our Discord and get in the conversation with us in Discord. So, and also our Yarn Hookers Facebook group has been a little bit more active lately because I figured out how to automate some stuff.
Yay!
So join
I
that
still
as well.
need to do that. You told me how to do it, but I still need to go do it.
It's been amazing for both my personal group and the Yarn Harkers group. I know it's just people are going to notice it's the repeat questions every week, but it
Right.
gets people involved in the answering the questions and stuff, and it's
Yeah.
the answers that are more important than the questions.
Right.
So yeah. So anyway, but that's all I wanted to say. What about you, Ginger? I know we're right on the nose, so we need to hurry up and let people go. But what's up?
I
What's going on
I've
with your
got the
channel?
same stuff going on as usual. I've got my Monday night live at 6, my Tuesday night live at 6. I've got my members meeting tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Central Time. And I've got the Discord Monday night chat after my Monday night meeting. And then, of course, the same Affordably Geeky lives on Wednesday and Saturday. And it'll be us again for our community night. Community night is next week on the Yarn Hookers.
And it doesn't have to be, but so for right now, it's gonna be men's night.
That's right.
It's raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining.
Going to be reading Crochet.
That's right, Crochet Men. It's not just random men that we're bringing in. It's not thirst. Well, you know, it could be thirst traps actually. You know, a man that can crochet.
There are some prerequisites, right?
yeah, exactly. You have to know how to use a hook. Jet says you the one on my channel is expired. Is it a new one each week or something? They expire?
I think so. Yeah. So what I'll start doing is putting up a new one each week.
Okay. I didn't know that they expired.
I believe, Jet, if you go down below, in the very first link, there is a Discord. It's the first link in the first link.
You know, if you give me a minute, and I know we need to let everybody go, but
yeah. But it should be, you should be able just to click on that link in there and it'll take you.
Okay, well, I'm going to post the link in the chat right now. So that you guys have it, okay?
Okay.
Okay, it's not Command V. Oh, there it goes.
No, the link I'll have is from last week. Yeah, I accidentally grabbed your last week's links to put in here.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so I just posted it, you guys. So there is the Discord link.
Yeah, and I will fix.
Sorry about that. I didn't know that it expired. Sorry.
I do have all of your links for last week in here, though. Awesome.
Yay.
It was funny. Yay. I was thinking while I was putting these up, I think I've seen these before.
Yeah,
but I didn't. Okay. I didn't put two and two together.
Yeah, no, I do stuff like that all the time. It's all good. You see the little shadow of my kitty grooming himself. He's on my computer again. Anyway, we should probably let everybody go so they can go check out the Yarny Fiber Sisters. So go do a Yarn Hookers raid and the Yarny Fiber Sisters.
Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night. And thanks for everybody watching in the replay. And we will see you all later.
Bye.